I was unemployed and the mine was hiring, so I applied. I made a career out of mining. It's not a job for those who are lazy, but it's work that fills the belly.
3 decades in the depths of France's Salsigne gold mine. Yet Robert Montaner has no regrets. The many years underground, however, have taken a toll. Diagnosed with bladder cancer at the age of 60.
I had a cancer that can be linked to arsenic. There's a very strong probability it's linked to my job in the past.
At the end of Robert's garden lies a reminder of his past. An artificial hill, known as Artus, a mountain of the mine's leftovers, trash dumped at his doorstep.
That there is a big pile of crap. It's very finely ground minerals mixed with cyanide. So there's some cyanide particles in there and some arsenic, a lot of junk.
The Aude region in southwest France has long been a giant playground for mining companies. At its peak, Salsigne was the largest gold mine in Europe and the largest arsenic mine in the world. The mine closed in 2004, but left in its wake one of the most polluted sites in France. A century of intensive mining here uncovered silver, sulphur and lead, but especially gold and arsenic. For every 6 grams of gold extracted, 40 kilograms of arsenic was produced. And today, the mine's past is lurking beneath the ground. These 2 hills containing 12 million tonnes of toxic waste, and it spreads easily in the soil and along the winding rivers, a type of venom for the valley of Orbial. The hill of Montredon hides the most toxic of the waste. Its few shrubs and weeds sitting atop 5 metres of clay and a waterproof membrane installed by the government agency in charge of securing the site. Between 20 to 30 million euros spent, and a lot more to come, because now the membrane is leaking.
We did some tests and found leaks on the east side of this storage site, with polluted water spreading into the surrounding nature. It certainly wasn't planned, and it's a problem because it's contaminating the groundwater. We need to find a solution to stop all this polluted liquid from getting out of this site and continuing to pollute the area.
Empêcher en fait tous ces liquides pollués de pouvoir ressortir du stockage et d'aller continuer à polluer la nappe.
In the neighbouring hill of Artus, where there is no protective membrane, the polluted water is collected and treated. 20% of the arsenic is removed, leaving 80% free to return to the river. 4 tonnes per year officially, at least double that according to associations. Downstream, the danger is not always visible, although occasionally the pollution is. Frédéric Auger is a former scientist devoting his career to studying polluted sites. He's also a resident of the valley. This is what locals call the Orange River. So Frédéric, what you're showing me here is signs that the arsenic is visible here in this waterway.
Tout à fait.
Absolutely. It's the interaction between the arsenic and iron, which are both in the water, which has turned everything a little red here. So we see the arsenic in an indirect way. But if you drink this water, there's a good chance it would kill you.
Is this site here an indicator that there might be other sites and even sites that you don't know about?
This site is a visible example, but it's just one site of many. All of this area is affected by pollution, but there is no precise map of the contamination because it's been deemed too expensive. And it's a problem because we don't know what is happening across the whole valley.
This waterway is infamous in the region because of samples taken in 2013. Residents accuse the authorities of lying about the results after damning revelations in a French weekly paper. 30 to 45 micrograms of arsenic per litre officially. More than 4,000 micrograms per litre in separate results, previously unpublished. 400 times more than the safe limit for drinking. Francois Espouche is a walking encyclopedia on the topic. He's home a library of every relevant article and document published over the last 15 years.
Orbiel Valley ongoing health risk.
Francois and his neighbours have filed a lawsuit accusing the state of poisoning.
We're sweeping dust under the rug. But in this case, it's not only a metaphor. We really are talking about dust. And when it's killing people or putting people at risk, it's a reality. And it's no longer the expression sweeping dust under the rug. It's criminal behavior.
The 2,500 people in the village of Conques-sur-Orbiel have been exposed to the pollution insidiously for 100 years. They had learned to live with it until October 2018, when the riverbanks exploded.
It was like a raging ocean.
Next week on Down to Earth, a double blow for residents of the Orbiel Valley: arsenic pollution and the worst flash floods in a century.